hello, and welcome to Retro Boost Live. Uh, Somehow I had set the stream to unlisted, so uh, that'll affect things because no one knew it was starting until now. So I'm a dum dum. So right now, anyone watching the replay, hello and welcome to Retro Boost Live. It's me here. So uh, got back my one chip Super Nintendo from RetroFixes 2 days ago, and I've been messing around with it since. Been very, very pleased with it, and I definitely knew that I wanted to do like a live stream with it. Mostly because I haven't done much of any Super Nintendo live stream stuff since like last year. Um, maybe it was like early this year. There was like a scanline stream, and I think it might have been part of that. But I think that was mostly 480i content. So it's been a while since I've done like anything with the Super Nintendo. So variety's sake, I definitely wanted to try it. But obviously, since it's the hot new toy in my collection, that was like extra incentive to want to mess around with it. So it's an RGB modification performed on the one chip SNES. This one's done by RetroFixes, and I sent out a one chip system that I had acquired specifically for this purpose. Its image quality was not super great. I've had two one chip systems, and it was the second of the two, and it was nowhere near as good looking as the first one was. There was like a lot of image noise. There was a lot of gunk on black background screens. It's kind of funny too because like the description of the mod service calls out fixing the center line, and I was like, center line? I don't recall seeing anything wrong with the center line. And then when I bought that system for the purposes of setting it to be modded, and I turned it on, the black screen sequence of of it was like a horrible, like fuzzy line and going right into the middle. I was like, oh, there it is. Got it back though, and it's pristine, like it's awesome. Really a fan of it. Um, I've had some defects in my setup though that changed how I'm going to be playing it. Complete coincidental timing. My Universal Nintendo RGB SCART cable that I got from Retro Gaming Cables UK like 3 years and some change ago has stopped working properly. It's like I don't blame the cable at all. It's me. It's years of constantly unplugging it and plugging it back in because I didn't have a SCART switch until my current console revision that I have now. So in the past, between N64, PS1, Super Nintendo, and even for a time Xbox, I was swapping those cables constantly as I made different videos and did different things. So it's just like one of the pins is probably just worn down or something. Maybe I could try to see if I can visually see it and fix it, but I'm gonna have to order a new one just to have another one that's pristine, to then like not be hot swapping it constantly. Um, uh, so I was able to get footage for comparison purposes with that SCART cable fine with my RetroTINK 4K. But then it just totally crapped out, and I wasn't able to continue getting footage for comparison purposes for the 5X Pro and the 2X Pro and et cetera, et cetera. So for the stream today, I've dug into my tool chest of spare parts, and I'm going to be using the HD Retrovision component cable that I used to use for like everything before, mostly switching to SCART for certain systems, mainly due to just how those systems play with the RetroTINK 4K's profiles. It's mostly just designed with that in mind, but it still looks like perfection. It's just a different, it's just a different cable medium. SCART is great because of its compatibility with the auto gain feature with the RetroTINK 4K. That's the reason that I really want to make sure that I'm using it. But for just like regular purposes and just booting it up and going, its component's going to be amazing. So with that said, Let's switch it over to my main screen. Warrant. Nope, that's not right. Warrant. That's the one, the 4x3 one. Gosh. So welcome to Super Nintendo on the modified SNES. Um, it's very, very clear. As I look at it on my TV in front of me, the blacks are just completely black. It's sharp as all get out. I mean, I could sit any of my friends down and tell them that this was an emulation, and they'd believe me. Uh, I think it would even fool people that aren't as familiar with emulation, honestly. It's very impressive what this mod can do. If you are, for all the people that are on the Discord server for Retro Boost, I've been posting screenshots there of the recordings I've been doing, and there's like the one from Link to the Past is the one that's the most telling, because you can really see how, kind of like by direct comparison, how washed out it looked prior to this modification and how reduced the image noise is. It's just kind of gone. Like, you only see it when the image is compressed really hard. But like an uncompressed screenshot, like, I wouldn't say uncompressed, but like a 4K screenshot that I took from a 4K recording, like it's so good looking. So my first impressions are very good. This is the RetroTINK 4K Pro, using the Start Here profile for the Super Nintendo. Although not perfect, I have done auto gain. It's not going to be quite as optimal as SCART, because SCART is like designed to work with the auto gain feature. Component, you're supposed to use the color bars to properly dial it in. So, seeing as my SCART cable's broken, I didn't have any other choice there for it. But it's still very, very, very good. I'm also going to be messing around with the 8BitDo Pro 3 controller. I've done a little bit of messing around with it. I got some profiles made, like a little profile made with it, to kind of help me with this game. I say as I back out by mistake. I've been trying to get to learn the Pro 3. This is going to be kind of the first time that I'm getting down and dirty with Super Nintendo content with it. For GameCube, I think I still prefer Retro Fighters Blade and Battler, to be honest. So I think that the Pro 3 might be really good for older consoles. It's cool though. It has paddles on the back, so I can like map, say, run for this game to one of those. The item cancel on the other. Same for the trigger. I have right trigger bound to running. That's how I like to play it when I did like emulated stuff or whatnot. I did play Super Metroid before on the channel, but my saves got wiped. I think the battery in this cartridge may have finally bitten the dust, but we'll see. But just for what I'm doing today, Super Nintendo gameplay goes, this is my favorite. Ooh. Nope. The buttons on this controller are kind of loud. It's one negative, I will say. Ooh. Man, it's really good looking. There are other... I think the next modded console on my list is going to be like a top-loaded NES, because you can get RGB mods for those as well. For NES, my NES is broken. Like, it's just dead. It won't boot up properly at all. So for playing NES, my way of doing that would be my Retron 5, which is like an emulation device basically, because you put like a real cartridge into it and then it performs like a ROM dump, and then it plays the game as an emulation, outputting 720p. So like that's like as good as you could really hope to get with something like the SNES. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Oh, I had them reversed. Okay, I gotta swap that. I had item cancel. Okay, I'm gonna reverse those in a second. I thought that maybe tying those to the stick, clicking the stick would have been a fun way to do that, but I got them mixed up. All right. I was able to do a wall jump first try there a second ago, so I'd say this controller passes the wall jump test. I was using it for F-Zero GX on GameCube, and it wasn't really as good to me as the Blader Battler was, but that may just be a matter of playing around with the dead zones for it. Oh, or not. Oh. Oh. Maybe we got lucky with that first one. Okay, that was with the D-pad. Oh, D-pad's doing it. Whoa. I remember really liking the Pro 2 for this, so I was hoping to really like the Pro 3. I saw the buttons are kind of a problem for some people too. They break. So we're hoping that doesn't happen to me. Alright. Oh, man, that looks good. Missiles, please. Okay, got it there with the stick. Got it there with the stick. Alright, I'm getting used to that. Ow. Alright. Come on. Well, that went pretty well. Ow. Ow. All good, though. All right. Okay, I want to take a moment here to map this controller. These buttons aren't quite how I'd like them to be, so I'm going to fix that real quick. Also, this is... Nope, other way. Better. All right. I should be able to use my awesome. Killing me back. Okay. Let's remap us a controller. Go back to this screen for a second. So, it didn't originally support it, but there is an app that the controller can use. It's a little fickle sometimes with it already being paired to the console. So I may have to end up pulling the receiver from that. We'll see. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I think I do. All right. Pull that receiver out of the console. All right. Turn it on. Hold the button. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so using my iPad here. So, full-on app to customize the controls of the device. Plus, there's also profiles. So, you can see that we got the Super Metroid profile there. Hey, look, there's the TV. Also, you can see the Xbox 360 Connect over there. We were filming some stuff with that here the other day. So, what I want to do is flip around, select, and X. K. And then back. I want that to be select, not X. Front. Oh, you know, the PC version doesn't have this top-down view for the shoulder buttons. That's pretty cool. Okay, and then change that to select. You can stay the same. And the dead zones are set to the default. Okay, and then I'm going to disconnect it. And I'm going to pop the receiver back in. Since it's a Bluetooth controller, 8BitDo makes these like receivers for like all retro consoles, and it's compatible with all them, which is why I sought it out. All right, and then we'll go back here. Stick this back in. Get the controller to pair again. Sweet. Okay, so now, there we go. Left stick and left trigger are giving me my missile select, which feels great. Oh man. Got our new map. All right, let's see if I can do the mock ball. This may take 17 hours or it may take 5 minutes. We'll see. I'll just use the D-pad for this though. Whoa, buddy. That's it. That was atrocious. That's better. Oh! Wow, I did that first try. Well, second try. First try actually getting to the second level. That's the best I've ever done, is the truth. I've never done one in less than 3 attempts, let alone less than 10. Damn, man. All right. Was it the skill or was it the controller? You be the judge. Getting our missile count up. We got a reserve tank out of the gate. Why is this still... Yeah, public. Okay. Gosh, this thing is wacky. Alrighty. No! Sweet. Super missile acquired. Yeah, alright, that's all what I want it to be. Cool beans, brah. Now, I have no idea if saving's even worth it or not, because I don't know if it's gonna keep these saves or not, so at least it'll be a checkpoint in-game while I play it. Oh no! Oh no! This is missiles. Funny how you don't get super missiles from that. No. Oof. Fast little dudes. Ugh. Alright, even though I don't have to, just because I haven't seen it in a long time, I'm gonna do the boss fight against the plant thing. Reserve tank needs more juice. Oh no! Oh, that has to be it. Yes. Oh, that was a... Oh! Curious how much damage one of these will even do. I've never really fought them with these before. No! Damn it! I'm terrible. Probably won't give me super missile refills in this fight. Ah! Alright, probably one more. Yep. Now I get super missiles. Had a good string of wall jumps there. I have an easier time with it with the D-pad, but it's not bad with the stick. More super missiles! Let's see here. Ah! Alright. Oh! No. Hey! Doing it. Probably power bomb here. Yeah. Alright. All good. God, what a great color. Jeez. Well. Come on. I think you want to. Oh, it's a power bomb door, though. Never mind. I'm thinking of this one. That one's what I'm trying to get into. There we go. Wait. Scoop. Nope, all right. Nope. Oh. Oh. There we go. All right. So now I think I've got a pretty good handle on wall jumps with this controller. So let's see if I can do the crade skip. Shouldn't be hard. Nope. Damn it. Ah. Yeah, all right. Simple enough. Okay. Here comes Creed. No, 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 no. That was a fantastic waste. No! God. I've never been good at this fight as far as just doing it like clean with skill. It's always been a bit of a slog for me. All right. Various suit acquired. Get our next E-tank. Oh, God. What the heck is it? There. Awesome. Ooh. Saw the borders of reality there. Supposed to have the speed booster for that room. Okay. Good progress there. Don't want to go too far because I'm not even sure if the game's going to save it. This is more about just kind of getting a feel for the newly modified console. I really wanted to sit down and play it for an extended duration. I messed around with it some the first night that I had it, playing like F-Zero and a little bit of this. Did some offline recording as well and prep for a comparison video, but I gotta wait on getting my replacement SCART cable before I can like do all of that in greater intensity. But yeah, really cool. Very much digging this modification. Again, RetroFixes did the work on it. This video is not stream video, is not sponsored or endorsed by RetroFixes, but I did put a link to the RetroFixes website in the description because I think it's important to call it out that I wouldn't be doing this without the hard work from them. So really, really cool. I'm gonna switch it back to my home screen there. Wabam. So for anyone who tuned in during the stream, I thank you so much. And for anyone watching the replay, I thank you so much again. Like I said at the beginning, lots of stuff on the modded Super Nintendo on the Discord server, screenshots and whatnot, as I've been doing comparisons, are all going there first before I have more content surrounding this modification going out. So again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all on the next stream. Have a great rest of your day. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. All right, now this time for real. Bye.